Hey, what's good, everybody? We are here to talk about the most recent real estate market update and statistics for the city of Surrey combined. So that's going to include areas of Cloverdale, South Surrey, and all of the areas of Surrey, including North Surrey and all that sort of stuff too. So what's going on in terms of the market? Well, in the last month, you've seen condominiums lose a little bit of their value. They're down about 0.5%, nothing to get too worried about. And in the last year, they have remained relatively flat. So they're up about 0.2% year over year. Townhomes a little more aggressive. They're down in the last not 12 months, 30 days, down 1.3%. And in the last year, they're down about 2.3%. Detached homes, similar numbers, I'll be them inverse. In the last month, they're down about 2.1%. In the last year, they're down about 1.1%. So the real story of this real estate market, and really this is kind of the story of the entire year, is it's been relatively flat. I mean, these aren't significant changes one way or the other, but in the last, I'd say about 3 months or so, it's been quite quiet. Now, to put that in perspective, the sales that have been happening in the Fraser Valley, not just limited to Surrey as an example, are about 30% below the 10-year average for this time of year. So that's obviously quite slow. And you mix that with having historically high listings over the last 10 years, more than we've had at this time of year in the last 10 years. You've got high listings and low sales. Well, that's going to have an impact on pricing, obviously. So what does this mean for kind of people that are looking to do something? And this is a little bit of an idea. This is the sales to active ratio, and that might be a little hard to see on your screen, but that's coming in at about 10%, just generally meaning that for all the properties available in Surrey, you're seeing about 1 out of 10 transact right now. So if the future looks anything like the present, there's going to be some winners and losers in that game if we sit in and around that 10% marker. So that means we're really finding ourselves in a buyer's market. The advantage is for the buyer. That means properties are sitting around a little bit longer. The days on market is going higher. They have more choice that's available in the market, and they also have a better chance at negotiating. In fact, sellers who are actually serious about selling need to try and woo that would-be home buyer by either having better upgrades in their home, a better listing price, or adjusting their listing price to attract more buyers to take over their property. So this means that the buyers really stand a good advantage right now. And if we stay in this type of market, you're probably going to continue to see prices improve, albeit we have seen October numbers start to increase and surpass numbers that we've seen in the previous months. So we'll have to see what happens. But right now, you definitely have an advantage to be a buyer. And if we are indeed at the bottom of this market, well, who wins right now if they're looking at getting into the market? You're going to say first-time home buyers definitely win. There's lots of great opportunity out for them right now, or anybody maybe new to Canada, anybody looking at upgrading their property. We've talked about this a few times in these videos, but basically if you are looking at upgrading your property, what that means is you're getting a bigger property that's more expensive. So if your current property is down in value, but so is that bigger one, there's actually bigger savings to be experienced by going after that bigger upgraded property. And lastly, anybody that is looking to sell or turn eventually into a buyer. So that's a little bit about what's going on with the Surrey real estate market. If you have any questions, don't forget to hit me up in the comments below. I will get back to you and answer your questions. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on anything going on with real estate in either Surrey, White Rock, or British Columbia. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers.